My grandmother loved to cook. Every time we came over her house, we would find her in the kitchen, spoon in one hand and a hot pot in the other. For a while, when I was really little, that was all I thought she ever did. I never saw her outside of the kitchen, except for at family gatherings, but even then she would host them at her house so she could cook all of the dishes for dinner. Lasagnas and salads and soups that she woke up early in the morning to cook, and finished at around 4 p.m., when we'd eat an early dinner that she'd spent all day making. When we were at her house, she would spend the entire day in her kitchen, stirring soups and cooking meats and constantly offering snacks of ice cream and crackers and chocolates. She liked to show her love for us with food, and so she would shower us with it as soon as we walked in her front door. We loved that. We loved all of the desserts she pushed upon us, the pancakes she made for our breakfasts in bed, the dinner she'd cook for us when she knew we were coming over so that it would be ready by the time we got there. It was almost always gazpacho, our favorite meal she made, and the one that reminded me, without fail, of her. She told me once that it was taught to her by her mother, my great-grandmother. I remember one time my parents and my siblings and I went on a hike near her house. She only lived about half an hour away from our house, and we had gotten lost, so by the end of it we were absolutely starving. When my dad decided to stop by her house for a quick snack, we cheered, literally cheered. When she died, the kitchen stayed sort of empty. Sure, there was my grandfather going into the cupboards to take out a bag of chips, or my aunt opening the fridge to get out some yogurt, but the smells and sounds of her weren't there anymore. The smell of fresh tomatoes and lime, and the sounds of pots banging and spoons stirring. A few weeks after she died, we went back to her house to separate her things into boxes, to give to family members, to keep at her house, to give away, and I found her recipe box. The recipe on top, written in her wild handwriting, was for gazpacho. That's the only thing I took home that day. Now I make her gazpacho often, and it never tastes the same as when she would serve it for us at her kitchen table, but it always reminds me of her, and I like that.